Have you ever dreamed about becoming a doctor, dentist, podiatrist, or a pharmacist, but have stressed about the competitive culture of applying to those postgraduate schools? What if I told you there was a way that you could apply to any of these schools and get accepted before your senior year of college? LACOM, or Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, provides an early acceptance program that is unique to students, in which they can reserve a seat in either dental, medical, pharmacy, or podiatry school before their first 2 years of their undergraduate career. Also, imagine that you don't have to take the standardized tests like the MCAT or PCAT and have your future already set. This program can help with that. The first thing I'm going to tell you is the requirements in order to apply for the program. The first one is the GPA requirement, which ranges from high school to college. The high school GPA for the medical and dental programs is a 3.5 unweighted, and in college it's a 3.4 overall with a 3.3 science GPA. For podiatry and pharmacy, it is a 3.0 unweighted in high school and then a 3.2 overall and a 3.0 science GPA in college. The second requirement is the SAT and ACT, which is not required for the dental, pharmacy, or podiatry, with the exception of the 2+4 and the 3+4 Elmira track, which needs a 1340 SAT, and then a 28 ACT. Then for the dental program, you need a 1240 SAT and a 26 ACT. Note that for these exams, you cannot do a super score, so exam scores have to come from the single exam itself. The last requirement is that you attend an affiliated college with LACOM. There's a whole list on LACOM's websites, but some examples are Slippery Rock, Robert Morris, Clarion, Edinboro, Seton Hill, and there's a lot more in PA as well as out of state. Now that I've told you some of the requirements, you may be wondering when do you apply. The earliest you can apply is your senior year of high school, and then the latest is your sophomore year of college, because you need 2 years of your undergraduate studies left, and you cannot obtain a bachelor's degree or higher. The time frame window to apply is from May 1st to April 1st, which is a large frame. One big bonus of being accepted into the LACOM Early Acceptance Program is that the standardized tests are bypassed. For dental students, you unfortunately still have to take the DAT, but for medical students, you do not have to take the MCAT, and for pharmacy students, you do not have to take the PCAT. The campuses of LACOM include Erie, which is the main campuses, and then Bradenton, Elmira, which is on Elmira College campus, and Greensburg, PA, which is on the Seton Hill University campus, are the 3 branch campuses. Now I'm going to tell you about the specific programs offered through the Early Acceptance Program. For medicine, you receive a Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine instead of an MD. There's a 2+4 track, and it's at Elmira College, and there's also a 3+4 track at Elmira College, and then there's the standard 4+4 track. For the pharmacy, you get a Doctor of Pharmacy, and then there's the standard 4+ track, and then a 3+ track. And then there's also the distance education track, which is a little bit newer, so you don't attend an affiliated college. It's more of a hybrid online class, which in the summer you have to either go to the Erie or Bradenton campus for 2 weeks to do labs, presentations, or hands-on tasks. For dental, you get a Doctor of Dental Medicine, and it's the standard 4+ track. And then lastly, for podiatric medicine, you get a Doctor of Podiatric Medicine with the standard 4+4 track. Now that I've told you all the requirements and what each program is, I'm going to recap why the program is such a smart move for future healthcare leaders. Firstly, the LACOM Early Acceptance Program offers a clear pathway towards different careers like medicine, podiatry, dental, and pharmacy. And then the requirements for the programs are very strict, they're very flexible, and the application period is a large time frame. And then some standardized tests are exempt, which is really beneficial to those students who are not good test takers. And then lastly there's a lot of campus choices and degree options, and the program provides flexibility for those that are going into pre-health.